So we have arrived at Vasa Park at Lake Sammamish near Seattle, Washington. And
the water's blue.
My camera's, no, actually my face is actually blue because we're going to the Seahawks game. Somebody else is gonna have blue hair. So we gotta let this set for about 20 more minutes, and then the first part of our setup for the game will be complete. I think we're gonna head down about 3 o'clock. We actually met some cool people that are parked right next to us here at Vasa Park RV Resort. Jake and Jess, they actually are traveling around in an Airstream, and she is about ready to finish up a book called Chasing the Bright Side. And she also has a charitable organization called Headbands for Hope, right? Or is it Headbands of Hope?
I don't know.
And we're actually going to Uber to the game with them.
Despite the fact that he's a Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders fan?
Yes.
I thought his friend played for the Raiders, but
but he's a Raiders fan.
He's a Packers fan.
But he's going for the Raiders.
Uh-oh. So we're riding
right.
we're riding in an Uber with a Raiders fan, and then we are sitting next to our cousins, and one of which happens to be a huge diehard Raiders fan. So this should be quite fun. That ain't going nowhere. A few days ago, we left Quincy, Washington, which we really enjoyed, and we came to Vasa Park Resort, which is just outside of Bellevue, right?
Yes.
And really impressive resort. It's right on Lake Sammamish. It's not a very big RV park, and it's somewhat, what would you call it? Basic, or
well,
they have a few spots.
They don't have a whole bunch of amenities, but if you're going during the summer months, and they have water slides that actually go into the lake and diving boards. So to me, that's kind of more in a beach area. So that's kind of more fun than just a pool, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the park itself, being on the lake
Oh yeah, and they
and
have
having that nice sandbar beach.
volleyball and tons of pavilions and
Yeah, but the spots, I think they only had about 6, probably 30 or 50 amp spots that were fairly
Yes,
nice, and those were
yes.
all taken. And then they've probably got 16 or 18 spots that are,
I think
most
that
of them are
many?
pretty squeezed tight. Well, the first one we had was 12, so
Okay.
I think they have probably around 16, 18 spots that are just side by side and
Partial
not very
hookups.
wide. The first spot we got, we wouldn't have fit in with our slides out, so we went and told them. They were very kind in the office, and they actually moved us to spot number 2, which is underneath a tree. I think it's a
Which was great.
fantastic spot. It gives you plenty of room on both sides, but it's only 20 amp.
Yeah, the other ones, I mean, those are basically, aren't they just like tent type lots?
Well, they had tents in them as well. I think that's kind of what best way you would say. But they also had, there was an Airstream next to on both sides of us. There was an Airstream trailer and an Airstream RV that came in. So, but you're right under a tree, and it's the northwest, so AC is probably not an issue most of the time of the year. Spot 1, 2, 3, those spots are probably good, but they're only 20 amp. Then they have some other spots that are 30 and 50 amp that if you can get those, they were pretty nice spots as well.
Yeah, they were
but
under trees.
They do have, it is fairly busy during the day because they have company events that come in there. But they do have lots of amenities. They've got there's a really nice beach on the lake there. I would have liked to spend more time there, but we only had a few days because we were staying there mainly to go see the Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks! And they won. And we didn't do much camera action while we were there, so we didn't get many pictures. But we do highly recommend Vasa RV Resort. We do highly recommend Vasa RV Resort. And I think you can check them out on the internet,
Yes.
the website. It was only about, what, $30 a day?
Yeah, 30, 35, something like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
For the partial hookups. And even the full hookups, if you can get them from what I saw online, they weren't that much.
Yeah. So from there we went just about 45 minutes to the KOA in Tacoma, Seattle Tacoma area, and we just got there yesterday. We're taking the dogs right now to drop them off, and we are going to have our first Harley rental day today in Seattle. We'll let you know how that goes.